big ass of the week.
Yeah, we have to. I have no ruler now to make sure you're
To meet
socially
you.
distant.
Get over there, you.
I reckon that the secret to working it out, right, whether you're far enough away is,
Yeah.
you have to imagine, if you fell over, would you hit the other person?
I'd be headbutting you right in the nads now if I fell over there. So we're definitely not far enough away from each other. Well, we're as far as we can get from each other, I suppose.
Physically, as far as it's humanly possible.
We need to get the little bit of perspex. Have you seen that the Lidls are getting perspex up to shield them from the customers and everything?
Are they?
All the cashiers and everything. Yeah, I think we need to get something like that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Or else just should we have our normal studios? Just like literally to 10 or 15 minutes a week now.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to share a room.
It's extraordinary.
It's mad, isn't it? Yeah. So how are you getting on?
We'll have to. Maybe we should get crash helmets.
Yeah, well.
You know what I mean? You could bring in your own crash helmet.
I have a couple of crash helmets.
You could bring in your motorbike helmet. I'll buy one.
Me taking it off my head and putting it onto yours is probably the exact opposite thing we're supposed to be doing. So this is mad. And this is our first real weekend of us finishing and going into the sort of social isolation thing.
Yeah.
Because last weekend it kind of fell on top of us. We'd no choice in the matter because it was St. Patrick's thing. We were actually already on our holidays.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the whole sort of the arse fell out of the world, really.
It's just how quickly. That's the part that I can't get my head around. It's how quickly everything happens.
I know, and it's going to be mad. I'd say they're saying by the end of next week we got to 15,000 cases or something.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
15,000 sounds phenomenal. What are we
Yeah.
at now? 500.
Something like that, yeah, just over 500 or whatever, yeah. Isn't that mad?
It's
like,
crazy.
it's got the stage now. I'm meeting, and of course, I'm meeting more people now than ever. Because I'm out walking the dogs all the time.
Everybody else is
and
out now.
everybody's out walking their dog. So I'm meeting people I haven't met for months.
Yeah.
So every time someone goes, I met a fella, and it's making things worse because I'm after meeting a hairdresser there, and she says that, right, here's what happens, right? Okay, right, what's going to happen, right, is the IRA, right, are going to cordon off a lockdown, right? And the IRA, right, they sneak in your window at night and they stick a tester up your hole, right? And then they sniff it. And if it smells like you have the virus, right, they take your kneecaps and they use them as masks to stop them getting. So all this shite that's going around about the rumours are just so. I've actually just thankfully I've learned that everything on WhatsApp is a lie.
Yeah.
It's shite. Like last night on WhatsApp, the big one going around was Revolut is closing down. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh, that was a huge one. They had to respond to it today. Revolut is closed. Get your fucking money out of Revolut. They're gone bust. They're gone fucking bad. Get it out. Get it out. You're going to lose every penny you have in Revolut. Of course, Revolut
was
had
all rubbish.
Well, not only was it rubbish, Revolut says because of all this, we've gone up in value 500 million because no one wants to handle cash anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So now they're going into the corporate world and everything. So it's everything you see.
It's like all of those things. How many
live.
times now at this stage, right, whatever we are in officially, how many times have you had the WhatsApp message that said, now listen, you know what I mean? And it was supposed to be a voice message from somebody.
Yeah, my auntie's brother's dog, right?
Exactly. Or else
he runs in
telling
Shelbourne
you,
Park.
right, what I heard is that the army and the Navy and all of the other members of the village people are all going to be out cordoning off the whole sea.
Yeah.
But everybody,
and
every time it turned out to be a lie.
Every time.
And every time it's been put around, now this lad, tell you who this guy is. This lad he's in Vincent's hospital.
Yeah.
Now, okay, in fairness, he only lives in the car park, but you know what I mean?
Oh, come here. And it's mad. I got a message from someone who in my family going, come here. I live across the road from a paramedic. Right? No shit.
Yeah.
I'm only after being talking to him. Now, this is first hand. Myself, I was only talking to him.
Yeah.
And he's after telling me that they're sterilising the fire engines. So, right? So the army can put people into the back of them. Right? And you go, this is
I know.
fucking nonsense.
But the amount of times
utter nonsense.
And
but you get caught up in it.
But the weird thing about it is you think, well, like, because it turns out to be fake, somebody deliberately faked it. Somebody went to the trouble of actually acting out the whole thing of, listen, I've heard from all of that. Like, they actually, I mean, like, what a waste of time. Do you know what I mean? On their part.
Yeah.
The effort that they put in.
It's mad.
To trying to basically just make other people panic.
Oh, yeah. Just like, this would be a great bit of crack.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Wankers.
Mad.
Absolute wankers.
Mad.
And
anyway,
then
what are you going to be doing? What are you going to do now all over the weekend? Same as you do any other weekend for you.
Literally, I suppose, yeah. Although this weekend, like I was telling you, what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to go and get a nice big fancy. There's a deadly restaurant down the road that it's too expensive for me to normally eat in. To be honest with you, I've been in it like twice in my life, and every time I come out, I go, "That was nice," but Jesus, it's gonna hurt the whole for it. I mean, the wallet is heavy, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get myself, because they never do takeout normally, but now they only do takeout.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna collect the old bag at the door, bring that back to the house. I'm gonna pour myself a stiff, flat fizzy, as you called it.
Yeah.
And I just gotta have a big TV night tonight, I suppose, and then walk the legs off the dogs tomorrow, because we don't know if we'll be allowed out for much longer.
What about did you remember you got your fitness equipment?
I got 2 dumbbells. Yeah.
Yeah. So have you used them yet?
You mind your own business, right?
Have you done that with them?
Why you asking me personal questions?
Excuse me. I use them to keep the door open so I don't have to handle the handle.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I'm going to use the
what else would you be using them for?
I'm going to use the flatten out the bed cover so I can eat me plate. Yeah, I haven't done a thing since I bought them. And the panic I went into to get them as well.
Yeah.
Because
like I've a treadmill, right? I got it second hand off my sister, right?
Yeah.
Years ago. And it's set up in well, I say it's set up. It's in the upright position in the bedroom, right? And of course I was thinking, well, with the gym closing and all that, I'll be able to use the treadmill, and I have a couple of kettlebells or whatever, Yeah, that hasn't gone as well as I originally would have anticipated.
Yeah. Do you know what I've realised? I'm shite at stockpiling.
Yeah.
I'm shite at it because I don't want to stockpile, right? Because it's stockpiling is stealing. That's what it is. You're stealing from your neighbours. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You're just being
hogging.
You're just being a wanker, right? If you go out and buy a load of stuff that you don't need, like you wouldn't know, you're just being a fucking wanker. So I don't want to stockpile. But what I found myself doing is I go out and buy me little bit of maybe the 4 bags of rice there. Maybe I'll get 5 cans of tuna, and I'll get 4 chicken fillets, and then I go right. And on the way home, right, I'm gonna need 9 books.
Yeah.
Haven't read one of them. Haven't even opened them. 9 books, 2 dumbbells. Because I can't go to the gym. I haven't picked them. They're still in the cardboard box I got them in.
You're the worst stockpiler
ever. Yeah. So I've got dumbbells.
Tell you something, I need all these dumbbells.
Yeah, I bought 9 books and 2 Jack's rolls. I'm the worst.
Those books are never going to get read, but you'll be tearing pages out of them to wipe your arse.
I know. I'll be wiping me home with War and Peace by the end of this.
Yeah, I ran out of Jack's roll, but luckily I have this great philosophical tome that I can always turn to.
My new way of saying I go to the toilet now is I go to the Jack's, and people go, "Are you going for a chapter 1 or a chapter 2?" I go, "Oh, this is definitely a chapter 2. It might take a while."
Worst stockpiler ever.
The worst stockpiler ever. Stuff that nobody needs.
And the weird thing about it is, why would you buy? But you don't even read books. You listen to them all the time.
Once to reiterate the point.
Yes, but you can't wipe your arse with an audio book.
Yeah, I'm not going to wipe my arse with my headphones now, am I, Jim?
Don't be ridiculous, Jim, for God's sake.
You get a disease doing that. Yeah, so it's...
And what were the books? Were they sort of...
Oh, they were doing 3 for a tenner up in the Spar, so I went in and I was there 3.
Mills and Boone, were they?
It was like the Ark by numbers, colouring books and all.
Yeah,
So I did, and I got 3 for a tenner. I was like, right, I got those 3. Your man Harlan Coben, I was there. I like his TV shows. I like. I was there. I get so there you got 3 of them, and then there's this fella Sebastian Barry, and I thought, oh look at that.
Oh yeah, Didn't he win the prize?
Yeah, he won some prize. Yeah. The book
the book writing prize,
or the Pulitzer or whatever it is.
He won the book writing prize.
Yeah, and there was one of them, and that one was on its own with £6. I was not sure. I'm not doing that, so I got 3 of his for a tenner. 6 or 3 for a 10. That's what makes no sense.
It's all about the value, isn't it?
Yeah. So then I had 6 books, and I thought, now I'm not sure if I'm into any of them, but what if I don't like them? And then I saw this other one, Hilary Mantel, Wolf Hall. I says, it's a trilogy. Apparently, it's like a real life sort of thing.
Right.
On England back in the day. It's like practically like Lord of the Rings, but it's all true. I says, I picked one of them up, Wolf Hall. I says, right, I get that as well. That's me done. And then I saw it's part of a trilogy. I went, right, sure, I get the 3 of them. I've 9. Sure, I won't read them in 10 years. I won't read them.
That's what I find
I
extraordinary.
won't read 10. It'll take me 10 years. Everyone's coming out with the Spar with loaves of bread and eggs and Jack's rolls and the whole lot. And I'm there, make way! A library under my arm. A library.
9 books, 2 dumbbells. I know I'm hoarding, but I don't care.
Yeah, and then what did I do? I went straight home and flickered through Netflix going, jeez, there's nothing to watch. Nothing to watch.
But that's true, though. That has become now a thing for me. Trying to find stuff again. I tell you how it's gotten is, you know the way you've missed out on series Like, I never got into The Sopranos first time
Yes,
round.
yeah, that was your
And
opportunity.
I never really got into Breaking Bad. I tried to get into Breaking Bad or whatever.
So brilliant, yeah.
And so now I'm actually thinking, like, God, maybe I will. Because how many episodes of The Sopranos or series of The Sopranos?
I don't know. Like,
must be loads.
100 million.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's as many
like,
of them as I have chapters in my books, I think.
Like, will I actually go back and watch that?
Yeah, you might, but I can't do that because I know the end.
Yeah.
If I know the end ruins it on me.
I know, yeah. Just, I don't know if I can take it on. It's like Mad Men. I watched, the start of Mad Men. Never got into that.
It's a great show. But it's too slow for you.
Yeah.
Get into the morning show. That's my recommendation to you, my gift to you.
That's the Jennifer Aniston one,
Yeah, it's on Apple TV. Right. So I'm not sure how you get it. I know somebody that got it for, you know what I mean? Got it like an old illegal hand wash.
Same lad who got me dumbbells.
Yeah, exactly. Came with the dumbbells. But that's a great show, the morning show. Yeah, and it's one I'd say your missus might like it as well, because it's her business. She works in the Teleland.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you might like it. It's good. Steve Carell and Jennifer Aniston.
And it's the first time
ever
all
we're talking about. All anyone in the world talks about now is the virus on the telly.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Yeah.
It's like drug deal. You come up to someone. Have you got on? Have you got on? I'm looking for about 6 episodes or something. If you have it, something I can just binge watch, get a day done. Just get through the day.
I know.
Just like literally like being on drugs. Just need to get through the day.
Because I started watching this thing last night. There's only three episodes in it. Rillington Place or something it's called.
Oh, I've heard of it. I don't. Yeah.
Your man. The guy that was in Tin Star and Would I Lie to You and all that sort of stuff. What's his name? Tim something or other, is it? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Don't know.
But he's in it, right? But it's kind of, and it's, the one that you flicked by, loads of times.
Yeah.
You kind of saw, maybe. And now it's gotten to the stage where, it'll have to be that now, won't it?
Well, that's
and to be fair, it looks like it might be okay. It's based on true events. Your man's a murderer, like, and all that, but which is my kind of thing.
You're watching it now. Sure, it might be okay. I'm 6 episodes in. So if I got a decent half hour out of 12 of these,
but that's it.
It'll be worth it.
This is the first time I've ever kind of gone through and thought, like, there's literally nothing. There's nothing there appealing to me. Nothing shouting out.
And it's going to get and wait till you see what it's going to be like 2 months down the road.
Exactly.
Boy, Jesus.
Especially since they're not making anything, because they're under the same restrictions everybody else is. Oh. So you can't get any productions done.
No, nothing, yeah.
So, like, what we have is what we have.
I know, they'd be putting the Fall Guy up and all, and you'd be watching all the 80s shows. Jesus, when the pubs come open again, we're going to tear the doors down, aren't we?
I know, yeah.
Maybe people won't literally know if we're trying to order a drink or pull the bar down.
Actually, this would be a great time now for you to start pushing naked camera again.
Yeah, it's on the player. It's on the RTE player, actually.
Would you get any royalties now if that's there? If people
No. It was we had a 5-year deal, so what is it now? It's 50. Oh, it's actually it's 15 years. So if they showed the first one again, I'd actually get a couple of £100. Yeah.
This would actually be a great time to, well, that's assuming anybody had any money like in television, but this would be a great time to sell all your shit ideas that got knocked back before.
Oh, yeah.
Not your ideas, though, they'd have to have been made. So if you had a really shit television show that flunked,
oh, yeah,
you could go back and say, well, you're interested now, aren't you?
It's a great idea.
It's new, isn't it?
Oh, my God, it's a brilliant idea. I'm full of shit. I've drawers of shit. Shit pilots, yeah, that's a great idea, yeah.
Let's lodge a pilot
station.
station.
I'll tell you what you're going to see a lot of on telly, though, and this is definitely going to happen. You're going to see loads of archive TV now, right? So, because it's 2020, right?
Right.
And they haven't got the money, or they have no crews, they can't come together to make it, so you're going to see loads of... We look back over the last 20 years of TV.
Yeah.
You're going to see loads.
It's cheap to make and all that.
Yeah, absolutely shitloads of that. Going to come out. 20 years of the Late Late Show brought to you. It's going to be loads of those things coming out.
Either that, or it's going to go back to the early days of Sky when the Ghost and Mrs. Muir were on the
fucking Flying Nun.
Hero.
Yeah.
There'll be all this
Gidget and all that old crap.
There'll be all that bad stuff that you can buy for nothing from networks around the world.
Be exactly like that.
It'll be just, I tell you, Murder She Wrote will become fucking huge again.
We get back up to watch the cartoons on the Saturday morning in their pajamas as 40 and 50-year-old men.
Yeah.
People go, what are you doing? I'm watching the funnies.
Yeah.
The funnies.
I tell you, or there'll be a surge in remember the black and white, Laurel and Hardy and fucking George Formby and
Harold Lloyd. Yeah. How did that crazy madcap character do? Have you all that?
We'll be going around singing, hooray for Harold Lloyd.
Yeah. Harold Lloyd. He's such a wacky, crazy, and funny face.
We're actually going back in time.
We're going back, yeah. I know. Who knew? I'll tell you something. I can't wait till this is over. But in the meantime, all this talking, I can't think about anything else but this Indian food. I'm looking forward to this more than I've ever looked forward to a holiday. I'm never going on a holiday again. Look at the fucking trouble it causes. Jesus, the world is an awful kip.
Yeah, nobody leave. Wherever you are, stay where you
are.
No.
All the holidays.
Good luck to it.
I'm going back to doing what they used to do years ago. Going on my holidays. Where are you going? Down a bait. The fuck. I'm going up the road. If I need out, I can come home.
Yeah, and I can still get the Ghost and Mrs. Muir on the telly.
And I can still watch me Laurel and Hardy's and me funnies. All this modern shite. All they did was give us a fucking chicken virus.
Exactly.
The spray of the bleeding bat soup. Whatever the hell was going on.
Oh right, come on.
Okay, see you later.
Your Indian won't wait for you.